Hey everybody, so today I'm making a video, and it's been about 4 or 5 months since my last video, which I was supposed to talk about how, my experience went in Canada, but I'm actually going to tell a different story today. This happened, I think, this year, or it might have been last year, and I wasn't going to tell it until a few years down the line, but I decided, I probably won't get in trouble, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. But this is a weird story, so it's not too weird though, it could be worse. Something that I do around town when I'm bored, and if I don't have anything else to do, is I drive around at midnight, and so like midnight to 1 to 3 a.m. in the morning, and then go to Walmart and get candy or whatever. And one night I messaged my friends on a group chat and decided that I wanted to go to Walmart to get pretzels, which was like a weird craving, but one of them was like, yeah, go ahead and do it, like just go do it. She worked at Walmart and kind of thought I would see her there that night, but she wasn't, but she was busy. So I ended up getting pretzels anyways, went there, and it was like, I think 2 in the morning. And afterwards, I started driving around town. There's like nobody out. I think I've mentioned before, small town, there's not that many people. So I was driving around and figured, okay, I should probably go home now. It was like almost 3 in the morning. Near my house, there's a highway, and then near the highway is this like really big ditch. I wouldn't call it an overpass, but it was just like a giant pipe thing, I don't know, that you could stand under or whatever, and you probably couldn't stand under it, it's kind of small, but anyways, attached to it was a ditch so that like water could pass through and all that stuff. And like there's a stop sign there, so I was, I had my hand in the bag of pretzels, and then I was like eating them and then like slowly driving, and I started okay, and so I slowed down to stop at the stop sign, and I was kind of looking to the right, and I saw smoke coming out of the ditch. And there's like a car there, and I was like, am I imagining this? Or imagining the smoke at least. And I thought maybe the car had been there, and I just missed it. I don't know what I was thinking, but then I saw someone lean out the window and wave their arm around, and I'm like, okay, my first thought is, like, I've watched too many, like, freaking horror movies and murder shows that I was gonna get killed, so, but the guy was possibly her, or a guy, or a woman, or whoever, I didn't know who it was, so I backed up and pulled to the side, and it was like, it was a field where that ditch was, so I just pulled into the little field area and turned my car off and got out, and I'm kind of not really running, but trotting up, and I'm like yelling if he was okay or if they were okay, and then I realized it's a guy, and then he leans out the window and he's like, hey, do you need anything? And I'm like, and I was like, you're the one that's hurt, I don't think I need anything, I think you need something. And then he's like, no, do you want any weed? And I'm like, I didn't know what to think. Oh my god. Okay, so, and then I'm like, no, I don't do that, thank you though. And then I asked him if he wanted me to call the cops, and he's like, oh, no, not yet. And I'm like, okay, and I like kind of run over there and try to help him out of his car, but the side of his door was smashed in, and so I tried helping him out the window. But also in this ditch, there's like rocks on either side. It was hard for me to like even get down there. I tried helping him out, but I mean, come on, like, I'm skinny. I couldn't do much to help him, and I didn't want to, like, I don't know, touch him somewhere like where he wouldn't want me to help. I don't know, I couldn't help him. But he did manage to get out of the car himself, and I was like, do you like need me to help you with anything? And he's like, yes. Okay. And then he's like, just hold on a second. And then he kind of hops over to the front of his car, lifts the front open, and starts taking out Walmart bags. I'm like, oh god, this is so, like, I don't know what's going on. And then he hands me the bags, and it's cans of whipped cream. Since I have friends that smoke weed, I realized, or like, I thought that in these cans were where the weed was hidden, because they have like Febreze cans and crap that you can hide your weed in, and it's not actual like Febreze cans, but they're like made that way so you don't know if it's actually, you wouldn't get caught with it, I guess. He hands me a rag and he's like, just toss it somewhere. And I guess in the rag was weed too. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this. And so I help him up first. He lays down in the field. It isn't tall grass, it's all like mowed down. And then this car drives up. Oh my god, like why do I choose to do stupid things like go out at 3 in the morning? It's so stupid. A lady like rolls down her window, she's like, oh, you guys need help? And then I'm here holding the Walmart bag of whipped cream cans and then the rag in the other hand, and I'm like, no, it's fine, we're just, the cops are coming, I already called them, it's fine, we're fine. And then the guy on the ground was like, yeah, we're okay. And she's like, okay, and then she drives off. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I call the cops, because I'm like, okay, I have to call the ambulance and stuff, so I called them, and during it, he's like, have you hid the drugs yet? And I'm like, I was like on the phone with the operator person, and this guy's asking me these questions. I'm like hoping that they don't hear what I'm saying, and so anyways, told them our location, then hung up, rushed over to a tree. There's like only one little tree in the whole field. It wasn't tall grass, so you could see basically everything. Hit the Walmart sack there, and there was like a little bush nearby, and then the rag there. Okay, and then I go back, talking, like, first of all, I want to say he was like really attractive, and so I was kind of like, oh, and he had really big boots on, like water boots, and so I thought he was a murderer, and I was panicking. And maybe 10 minutes later, which thank god it wasn't an actual like bad emergency, because the cops took forever and the ambulance took even longer than the cops, and the cop came, figured out where we were, and then stopped there. So he gets out and he walks over to me and he's talking to the guy, and he's like, didn't I just see you like the other day? Like, I guess he got in trouble the other day or something, and he's like, no? And I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy, is this guy always in trouble? I didn't know him, I can't even remember his name, but so the cop like walks up to me and gets my statement, and I'm like, oh yeah, I just drove by and saw the car crash and tried to help him out and stuff. And I didn't mention the drug part though, because I didn't want to get in trouble for aiding a criminal or whatever. I didn't know what he did. I get in my car, and eventually after the ambulance came, and the ambulance was blocking my car off, so I couldn't go anywhere. So I was sitting there watching them put the guy on the gurney thing and take him in there, and the cop starts canvassing the area and looks for, like, he went across the highway with his flashlight, and then he goes right by the tree. I'm like he's gonna take the Walmart bag and he's gonna see that my prints are on it, and I was panicking, but he didn't see the Walmart bag. And I'm like, when I'm sitting in there, I'm like calling everyone. I'm trying to call my sister, she's asleep because it's like 3 in the morning. I did get a hold of one of my friends to like freak out about, and they're like, oh, you'll be fine, it's okay. And the next morning when my sister eventually messaged me, she asked me like what happened, and then I mentioned the weed stuff, and she's like, so there's weed? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, and where is it? And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was like, please don't go get it, because if you go get it, you're gonna get in trouble. They're gonna like see you catch it. They might be watching the area, I don't know. And so I like recommended her to go get it a week later. And then she did not take my advice. She went there the next day, got the Walmart bag. She messaged me what she found, and all of me freaking out was so stupid, because the only thing that was in the whipped cream cans was whipped cream. So I'm guessing he got high off of the whipped cream cans, and then the rag was gone, so someone took that. So I was freaking out over whipped cream, and I felt so ridiculous afterwards, but knowing that it was just whipped cream, oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, it was just like a random story, and I figured I'd do like a story time since I haven't done one in a while, and I do have work-related stories because I did get my first job. That was very interesting, but now it's closed for the winter. So I have stories for that because the cook is a drug dealer, so it's like all these weird, there's like no escaping my weird experiences in life. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I do have another channel up, and I was going to talk about this some other time, but I'm doing an unboxing video, not on this channel. It's like a sculpture of one of my, like, I've always wanted one of these dragons before, and if you can't tell, I love dragons, of course. So I'm really excited to open it and see what it looks like. It's gonna be so cute. So if you want to check out that channel, it's mainly dragon based. I like to keep everything organized, so I want this video, or this channel, to be more of my vlog type video making, and then that channel more dragon related, so I don't have to mix them together. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to hear more weird story times or the weird work story times, then go ahead and comment that, and or just like this video. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it won't be in a few months.